Are we on? So we noticed after we hauled out that there was a drip coming out of our rudder, which continued for several days and never really stopped. And now we've just been scraping the barnacles off the boat, and we had a little poke at the area that the water was coming from, and we found there's a hole in the rudder which had been filled up with car body filler. And when we had a look a bit closer, we found that the water has found its way past the body filler and into the core of the rudder, which appears to be some sort of a foam, maybe a polyurethane foam. And now we're a bit worried that the entire rudder, core of the rudder, is waterlogged. We can see a little bit of water coming out down here as well. And we did notice when we were in the water that Jingo was down a bit by the stern. And I was hoping it wouldn't be a waterlogged rudder, but I think that was part of the reason. So we're thinking now, we know that Jeremy Rogers sells replacement rudders, which are lighter than the original. That's one option, but I imagine that's going to cost a lot of money. The other ways would probably be to strip off one side of the rudder, scrape out the foam and replace it, and then lay up new fiberglass. Or we might get away with, I don't know, we might get away with making holes and getting some sort of a bendy scraper around and emptying out the core that way, letting it dry and then filling it up with some sort of expanding foam, and then fiberglassing over the holes, and then replacing the epoxy barrier coat on top as well. So it's a bit of a setback, because the surveyor, if you come here with the camera please, the surveyor didn't see this. He saw this damage, which looks like it was maybe caused when they pulled the prop shaft out against the rudder at some stage, but that hasn't penetrated the fiberglass, so it wouldn't have caused the rudder or the core to be waterlogged. And that's all we were expecting to do, was to grind that back a bit, lay up a bit of fiberglass, probably an epoxy repair, and then fare it in. So this is a whole different kettle of fish. Yeah. We'll let you know what we decide.